Hello everyone and welcome to Rostan Escapes. If you are looking for a channel where you can improve your spoken English, then this channel is for you. And this is a session where I will be answering questions of my intermediate level learners, such as how to answer on random questions, how to think in English, how to improve comprehension. And majority of the people from that session, they can hold a conversation. And for people who have just started learning English, if you want to learn spoken English from zero, you can message me on my number. I have different classes for different kinds of learners. So yeah, just drop me a message here and I'll share the details. Now let's start our session. It is a doubt session, so whatever questions you have, feel free to ask.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How can I train my brain to think in English instead of translating from my mother tongue?
This question bothers a lot of learners. How to think in English? The first thing should be your comprehension. Comprehension means to understand. So you have to improve your comprehension. If your comprehension is good, you will be able to form sentences way too quickly. Your brain will not think in your native language, but it will give you simple structures in your head. Right now I'm not thinking in Bhojpuri or Hindi. All of these thoughts are coming in English. Why? Because my comprehension is good. Okay. And how can you improve your comprehension? Consuming media that you are interested in. Watch videos, films. You might ask, if I'm not understanding these things, then how my comprehension is going to improve? So this is the tricky part here. Even if you don't understand, you have to force yourself in the beginning. Let's say I'm reading a book and I come across 5 words in the first paragraph. What will happen? I will just underline there and will move on. Once I'm done with the first page, I will go and find out the meaning of every word. I will write it down. Let's say I'm reading the second page now. Again, I encounter 5 words. And this will continue for the next 30 pages, 50 pages. What will happen after 30 pages? Can you take a guess? The words will start repeating. जो पहले वर्ड्स आ रहा था शुरू में, वही वर्ड्स आने लगेगा. बट नाउ यू हैव अंडरस्टैंडिंग. वाई? बिकॉज यू हैव रिटन द मीनिंग डाउन देयर. तो आपको पहले से बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग रहेगा कि मैंने इस वर्ड को अंडरलाइन किया था. सो आफ्टर 30 पेजेस यू एनकाउंटर्ड द सेम वर्ड. तो ये गैप कम होते जाएगा. सो कंप्रहेंशन विल नॉट इम्प्रूव इन वन डे एंड दिस प्रोसेस इज नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन इन ए वीक. इट टेक्स टाइम. सो फर्स्ट वर्क ऑन योर कंप्रहेंशन, कि कंप्रहेंशन सुधारो. Observe everything. My mother is completely illiterate. She doesn't know how to read ABC. She doesn't know anything. But if I ask her कि मम्मी fan on कर दो, fan on कर दो, so she understands this thing, fan on. ये दो चीज़ समझती है. Does she know the spelling of these two words? क्या उसको spelling भी पता है?
No, she know the object from that word.
Yes. कि ये इतना बार रिपीट हुआ है ऑन ऑफ फैन कि अब उसको मीनिंग पता चल गया है. तो उसके दिमाग में कैसा इमेज फॉर्म होता है? डू यू थिंक व्हेन आई से फैन तो वो कुछ और सोचती होगी या पंखे के बारे में? इट इज़ ओनली अबाउट फैन. सो व्हेन यू ऑब्जर्व थिंग, ऑब्जर्वर एवरीथिंग आई हैव रिटन, ऑब्जर्व एवरीथिंग. ओके. एंड व्हेन यू डू दिस, इमेजेस विल फॉर्म इन योर हेड. ट्राई टू विजुअलाइज. और ये जो कंप्रहेंशन इंप्रूव करोगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली होगा ही ये. सो दिस टू थिंग्स आर इंटरकनेक्टेड, कि कंप्रहेंशन एंड ऑब्जर्व एवरीथिंग. थर्ड, अब ये बहुत लोगों के लिए मुश्किल हो सकता है और आसान भी हो सकता है. मेरे जैसे लोगों के लिए आसान है. इट इज़ वेरी ईजी फॉर पीपल लाइक मी हु आर इंटरेस्टेड इन स्टोरीज. चेंज द लैंग्वेज ऑफ योर मीडिया कंजम्पशन कम्प्लीटली. अब इसमें एक्सट्रीम क्यों होना है? फाइंड समबडी हुम यू एंजॉय लिसनिंग टू. ओके. तो पूरा मीडिया ही चेंज कर दो अपना. यूट्यूब, इंस्टा, सोशल मीडिया, रीडिंग, वॉचिंग, फिल्म्स, एंड बी एक्सट्रीम, कि मुझे ये 3 काम तो करना ही है. और अगर आप नोटिस करोगे ये तीनों एक दूसरे से इंटरकनेक्टेड है, कि अगर आप ये कर रहे हो, योर कंप्रहेंशन विल इम्प्रूव. इफ़ योर कंप्रहेंशन इज इम्प्रूविंग, यू विल स्टार्ट ऑब्जर्विंग एवरीथिंग. सो ग्रेजुअली it will improve. And Rashid, it takes time to completely start thinking in English.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, actually, I don't have any question, but I also want to share my experience that how I trained my mind to think in English.
Yeah.
So, may I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Sir, actually, I overthink a lot. So this was my weakness,
Hmm.
but I make my weakness into my strength.
Yeah.
Actually, I overthink a lot, and so
I started
I
thinking in English.
decided, yeah, I decided whatever I overthink, I think only in English.
Hmm.
Like if I'm overthinking that I am giving my interview, so I'm talking to my board members who will be my taking who will be taking my interview.
Hmm.
So I'm giving my answer only in English, and they also asking question to me only in English,
Yeah.
and this conversation is happening in my mind only, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking only in English. So this is the way how I trained my mind to speak only in English, uh,
Hmm.
to speak only to think only in English. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch cartoons as well, and I have totally changed my changed my media like Hindi to English.
Yeah.
I never consume Hindi type of things. I
Hmm.
only watch English movies and all.
Hmm.
I sing a song only in English.
Yeah. See how extreme Khushi is. She is not even listening to Hindi songs. Rasit, learn from her. Take some inspiration.
Even
Yeah.
whenever I talk to my friends also, I talk
Hmm.
only in English.
Now, Rasit, don't try that. If you want to have friends, don't try that. You are not Khushi.
How
She is fully
how you are
in
able to speak
knowledge.
in any topic?
So I'll take you to a different screen now, and there I'll show you guys a format that you can follow. You have to remember that you can't answer every question. Okay? It's not that we always have some form of input on it. But remember, there is a simple trick to it. Let's say if somebody is asking a question to you on sports and you are not interested in that, what can you do? You can start simply deny the question, or if you want to go in detail, you can make it personal. Second, general, and what you have seen around yourself, like maybe your family members, your friends, you can talk about that. So let's say if I'm not interested in sports and if somebody is asking a question that, Roshan, can you tell me about your favorite sports? So if I want to be honest there, I can simply say that I don't watch sports. But if I'm trying to just have a normal discussion with that person, I just want to practice my spoken English. So there, what can I say? I can talk about my personal experience, and to begin with, I don't have any personal experience with sports. But we are from India, and cricket is something that at least we have seen in our TV, on social media. So you can talk about it. So make it personal, give examples from your family members, your friends, or make it a general answer. If you will ask a question, then I can show you another format, any on any random topic.
Discipline.
Discipline. Any question on that?
I want to ask importance of discipline.
Importance of discipline. So what did I say first? Make it personal. You can start your answer by making it personal like this. I don't consider myself a disciplined man, but I try to stay consistent with the things I want to keep on doing in the future. In हिंदी कि मैं अपने आप को डिसिप्लिन मैन नहीं समझता हूँ, लेकिन मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि स्टे कंसिस्टेंट विद द थिंग्स आई वांट टू कीप ऑन डूइंग इन फ्यूचर, कि जो मैं फ्यूचर में करना चाहता हूँ. सो फॉर मी इट इज़ कंटेंट क्रिएशन. डू यू रिकॉग्नाइज द पैटर्न अगेन? आई हैव मेड इट मोर पर्सनल. अभी भी मैं वही फॉर्मेट फॉलो कर रहा हूँ, इसको पर्सनल बना के, कि इवन इफ आई डोंट फील लाइक रिकॉर्डिंग ए वीडियो, आई शो अप एवरी डे, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस simple habit, I have created more than 200 videos in the past 2 years. Now,
This is kind of consistency, right?
correct. What do you exactly mean by discipline? Isn't it being consistent?
Yeah, it is a kind of consistent, so it is interconnected with consistency.
Now, the second point I mentioned, that make it like give examples of your surrounding, your family, your friends. You can talk about anybody. I'm not going to write now. I'll just give a simple answer. What you can do, you can watch the video after we are done with that. So, example of family members. I'll talk about my father here. You know, my father talks, when my father talks about his early age, he always mentioned that how he wasn't a disciplined man, and because of that he had to struggle a lot. He didn't go to college, he didn't complete his studies, and not getting an education made him suffer a lot, not only in his personal life but in his professional life also. He had to work as a labor, and eventually because of the family pressure he went to Saudi, and now because of circumstances he had become a disciplined man. Even if he doesn't want to wake up early, he has to. So the second example was from maybe your family members, your friends. Third, general example. What could be a general example? Let's say Virat Kohli. We all know him, and he is popularly known for his discipline. That he doesn't miss his diet. He follows a very strict diet. He shows up to every training ground, even with his failure. Like after 2018, he wasn't performing well, but because of his discipline and showing up regularly, he was able to get his form back. So third example is talk about something general. नाउ अब ये तीन फॉर्मेट कब फॉलो हो सकता है? पहले अगर आपका बेसिक अच्छा हो कि आप सेंटेंस बनाते समय ज़्यादा ट्रांसलेशन नहीं कर रहे हो, तभी ये रेलेवेंट है. ये बिगिनर्स के लिए नहीं बता रहा हूँ मैं. जो भी मैंने ये तीन पॉइंटर रखा, दिस डजंट अप्लाई टू ए कंप्लीट बिगिनर. कैन यू गेस व्हाई? ये क्यों नहीं हो सकता है बिगिनर्स के लिए?
Because they are not able to make sentence in this way. They can
Exactly.
fumble at the moment, you could say, while speaking.
Yes. And to practice this regularly, you can use two forms. Either you can talk to somebody or you can write. और मैं हर क्लास में राइटिंग की बात इसलिए करता हूँ that is the best way to practice without any judgment. कि बोलते समय थोड़ा बहुत जजमेंट होता ही है, लेकिन लिखते समय
Writing makes speaking easy.
yes, that's the best way to put it. कि अगर आप लिखना सीख गए तो बोलना आसान हो जाएगा. So नाजिया, you see, अब यहाँ दिख नहीं रहा है, बट आई हैव ए लॉट ऑफ जर्नल्स. गाइज, मैं इस पूरे सेशन को अपने बारे में बनाने वाला हूँ. आई विल ओनली गिव यू गुड एग्जाम्पल्स जो मैं करते रहता हूँ. सो यू सी, आई हैव मेनी जर्नल्स. आई राइट ए लॉट, लाइक समटाइम्स माई थॉट्स अबाउट माई क्लासेस, अबाउट द बुक्स आई एम रीडिंग. सो एवरी टाइम आई गेट एन आइडिया, लेट्स से फॉर रिकॉर्डिंग ए वीडियो. सो इट्स नॉट दैट आई स्टार्ट रैम्बलिंग टू माई कैमरा. आई राइट डाउन माई थॉट्स, लाइक एटलीस्ट बुलेट पॉइंट्स कि मुझे क्या क्या बोलना है. तो अगर लिखोगे, और जो मैंने पहले फॉर्मेट प्रोवाइड किया कि पर्सनल बनाओ, कोई फैमिली मेम्बर का या अपने आसपास का एग्जांपल दो, और थर्ड यू कैन गिव ए जनरल एग्जांपल.
Sir, when I speak in English, sir, I get stuck. Sir, I can't speak like English to proper way.
So why does it happen? Is it because of lack of vocabulary, lack of thoughts, lack of experience, or what?
Lack of practice.
Lack of practice.
Lack of vocab.
I won't say that start learning new words, because that is not a practical advice. You are a beginner level student or a learner. So what shall you do? Keep your routine very simple. Whenever you are watching a video, be active. How speakers are making sentences. Notice the way they are taking a pause. Second, whenever you come across a word, jot it down. Have a pocket sized notebook with you. And the third thing I'll say, just practice. In simple words, we don't have that muscle memory to answer quickly. After a few sentences, we get stuck that what shall I say next? Why do you think it happens? And ask this question to yourself, whether it is happening only in English or does it happen in your native language too? ये सबसे important question है. Ask yourself whether it happens only with English or your native language too. अगर ये सिर्फ इंग्लिश में हो रहा है then you lack vocabulary, sentence structure. और अगर native language में भी हो रहा है so it means that you have to work on your communication skills. And for that you can read, you can watch, you can copy others.
Basically, sir, I saw your lot of videos in YouTube video. Basically, you can explore a lot of books in videos. Basically, you learn a lot of books. So how can you dedicate it to learn the books and from a lot of how to handle the distractions? So you can you explain, sir?
Yeah, why not? First of all, Rashid, I'm not learning these books, I'm just reading them. Second, if you want to become a reader, you will have to give up on your social life. Have no friends. Even if your girlfriend is texting you, avoid her. Say, I'm busy right now, I'm reading a book. That's the only option to do it.
Sir, I think that is more difficult than English.
Yeah. Actually, Rashid, I told you, I am interested in stories. Take interest. Even if the stories are not interesting for you, you have to force yourself that let's try one page, two page. And a time will come that automatically you will feel like I don't have to force myself. I'm actually enjoying it. This bulky book you are seeing right now, this is called The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. And it has more than 1200 pages. And if I show it to a beginner, they will freak out that how can I read this book? But the problem is not about the length of pages or the number of pages. It is about whether you are interested in a story or not. So my simple suggestion is read what you are interested in. If I give this book to Khushi, I don't think she will read this. Why? Because she is not interested in fantasy and fiction. We always associate books with passing an exam. But once we start taking interest or we just want to read so that we can have fun, then reading a 1200 page book is not a big deal for you.
Sir, I want to ask how to practice for shadowing. More time I confuse which type of content I choose for the best.
Choose a person whom you love listening to. Only then you can enjoy shadow practice. Okay? And you have to listen to only one person, like at least for a month or a couple of months. When I was a beginner and I told myself that I have to get rid of my mother tongue influence, so I started listening to Shah Rukh Khan. And it was like a ritual for me, like watch a video for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And even though I didn't speak loudly always, but I was listening to him almost every day, like on a walk, sitting on my laptop. Just play one interview, listen. Second, what you can do, as I mentioned, that keep your resources very limited. So choose one person and play one video multiple times. Okay? Once you know, pause the video, repeat after that person. Play, pause, play. This is one thing you can try. I hope you guys were able to learn something from this session. And if you have any doubt, if you want me to make a video on certain topic, or if you have any particular question, feel free to drop them in the comment box and I'll make a video on that. And if you also want to be part of this group, or if you want to learn English from zero in a different group, then drop me a message on my number. And thank you so much for watching. Please share this video with somebody who's trying to learn, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.